Welcome back friends, this is Ramesh Sharma here and you are watching React.js Google clone with voice search series. And this is a part second of this series, and in the previous part we set up our environment and I told you which softwares we need. First we need React.js, Node.js, and after that VS Code text editor and a browser. So now in this video, from this video we are going to start our coding section. We are going to start our coding. So first of all, we are going to create our interface, that is our homepage interface and our search page interface. So today in this video we are going to create homepage interface. So now without wasting any time, without any delay, let's get started. So this is our coding section here, and I have cleaned our app successfully and clearly. So this is only written here, that is welcome to React.js Google clone with voice search. And in the console, just you have to write npm start. First of all, you have to go to project and then write npm start, and then it will be compiled successfully, and successfully it will open in your browser, that is at localhost port number 3000. Or if the user is connected with your internet, means on the same network, then your user can also, second device can also view this on this URL. So this is my internet IP address, and then there is 3000. Now first of all, we are going to use bootstrap here. Now we will also install our bootstrap, and after that we will also embed our font awesome. So let's do that. So now go to terminal, simply press Ctrl plus backticks. So backticks is over the tab button and below the escape button. Now here we will write npm install bootstrap, because we are going to use bootstrap and we are not going to use so much of CSS here. So simply write npm install bootstrap and click on enter here. So if you are using yarn, then simply write yarn add bootstrap and press enter. So it will install your bootstrap package for you. So I will write back after adding this bootstrap package. Now our bootstrap is successfully installed here. So now I also embedded in the index.html, in the public folder index.html, I have embedded our font awesome CDN. So we can use our font awesome also in our whole app, in the web app, and bootstrap is also successfully installed. So now let's refresh. First of all, let's embed our bootstrap here. I'm going to index.js, and here I'm going to embed our bootstrap. I will write import bootstrap, and under the bootstrap folder there will be our dist folder. Under the dist folder there will be our CSS folder, and under the CSS folder there is our bootstrap.min.css. So this is our bootstrap file here that we are going to use, and when we will refresh this, I think it is compiling or compiled successfully. Now it is compiling. See that? So it will take little time for compilation. So actually now it is compiling. So actually I opened many things in my laptop here, so that's why it is taking time for the processing. And now see that our page is also started refreshing. Let's see. Let's wait for a while. Now it is compiled successfully. It is compiling again. Now it is compiled successfully, and see that our text is changed successfully, and now our text color as well as our font is also changed. So this means that we have successfully applied our bootstrap here. Now let's first of all create our navigation bar. Now we are going to create this navigation bar, and we are going to create these three things here. So let's do that. So app dot here in the source folder, I'm going to create components folder. So here will be our components folder, components, and under the components folder here I'm going to create one more folder that will be our home screen folder. So see that this is our camel case here. So camel case letter is writing is there, and under this folder, this folder I'm going to create one new file that is our home screen .js. So this will be our home screen here, and here just write RAFCE to make our React component, or RAFCE. See that now this is our arrow functional React component here. I'm going to add our class name. So class name we will make container, and this is our container here. So here will be our row, class name is equals to row here, and here we will write this is home screen, and this is a home screen here, and under this home screen our this search button will be there. Our this whole logo with our search button whole will be there. See that this whole thing will be there. This whole thing will be there. So here we are just going to first of all make this. So for whole we are going to create one index file. So there will be one index file. In that index file we will embed this home screen as well as navigation bar there. So let's do that. So we are creating folders under the home screen only, files under the home screen. So here will be our navbar.js, and after that there will be our index here. So this is also under the home screen here. That is our index.js. So here I am going to create one more component folder here. That component folder will be our under this we are going to create. So under this we are going to create folder, so that our home screen folder and that folder will be showing separate. So here I am going to create new folder. So actually this folder is creating under the home screen only. New folder. I don't know. It is creating under the home screen only. So we will do it later, so forget about that now. in the index page we are going to create one component there, that is our RAFCE, and this will be there our. Now this component will be our home, only home component will be there, this one, and here class will be only home, or we can simply, because we don't have to write here anything, so that's why I'm going to write only React fragment here. So this is a shortcut for React fragment, and here first of all we are going to embed our navigation bar. I'm going to write RAFCE. So let's create import React from React, and after that there is our constant that will be our navbar, and it will be our functional component, and we are going to return our h1 tag only. So first of all we will return here h1 only. H1 will be this is navbar, and this navigation bar is only for our home page, and we are going to export default this navbar here. Save this, and now let's go to index.js. First of all we will import our navbar. So this is our navbar here. We imported our navbar first, and then we are going to import our home screen. This is home screen here. So actually home screen is not imported yet. This is home screen. Yes, home screen is imported successfully. Now let's save this and let's check it there. So we have to embed our index.js also here. So here we are going to embed our home. So this home we are going to embed, and here add components, and this is home screen folder. Here you can write also /index, because this is this home is exported from our index page here, but by default the home screen page will be only index, so that's why you don't have to write index file here. So this means that this is a folder name home screen, and this means that we are importing home from this folder only from the index.js. Now let's see how it is looking. I am very sorry for the delay because my laptop RAM is only 4 GB, and I opened many things here, like VS Code is open there, and text editor text editor is there, Chrome browser is there, and then there is our video editor also. So see that this is navigation bar and this is home screen. Everything is coming here. So now let's do further. So now let's go to our navigation bar. First of all we will create our navigation bar here. So here will be just, first of all we will create column. Here will be column, call MD12 will be there, and this is our column. And after that here we are going to create our navigation bar. So here will be our nav, and class will be navbar nav, and after that here just we need allies only, so that's why we are going to create UL only, and its class name will be nav, and we are going to also write here class name that will be our ML auto, because we want margin left auto also. and here will be our li. So this is our li here, and here class name will be our nav item, and then we want our anchor tag. So this will be our anchor tag, just blank is there. And first of all, h reference will be hash only, and target we don't want anything, and we don't want any relation also. And here just we will write our, first of all we will write our Gmail. And why we are getting this warning? So actually if it will require a valid value to be accessible, provide a value. Okay, just I'm going to write this one, or just I'm going to write slash here. Let's copy this, paste it again, and here instead of Gmail what we want our images, and after that here we want our app icon. So here we will write our I tag here, and its class name will be FA, and FA grid will be there. So because we have to add our grid also, and then we want same this li, same this type of li here, and this here will be our user. So we will use user O here. So let's see how it is looking. So it is compiling, let's wait for a while, and see that it is looking like that here. So I think instead of grid, let's add th here, so the icon can show. See that for the th the icon is showing here. And here we also have to write classes here for the anchor tag, and here the class name will be navlink, because it is our navigation bar link. Save it, and now let's see it. I think it is compiling. It does not change. No issue. Here we can also write nav var. Save this. See that now it is looking very good. And now we just have to change the color here. So here I'm not going to add so much of interactions here. So because my motto is just to tell you how we can use voice search everything here. So if you want to add some CSS, then you can go to my GitHub repository, and there you can carry on the CSS here. So you can apply the CSS. I'm just going to change the text now, and here in the class only I'm going to change the text, and text will be dark. Save it, and now let's see it. See that now this is text is equals to dark here, and it is looking good. And here for the user I'm just going to write user only, and see that now it is looking good here. Now let's go further, and here we are going to create our home screen now. First of all, let's go to Google, and I'm going to copy this Google icon here. So I'm going to just copy this, copy image address, or you can scan the QR code also, but I don't want. Now we don't have need of any navigation bar.js. So I'm going to close this, and index.js also, and this index.js also. And here in this home screen, first of all we need our column also. So I'm going to write div.col md12, and this column we need. And after that we have to add our image also. So here I'm going to write img tag, and source, and source will be our this one, and here alt I will write Google icon. Save this, and now let's see this how it is looking, how our Google icon is looking. See that this is our Google icon and it is looking really good. Let's go there, and here first of all I am going to our app.css, and in the app.css I am going to write body here. In the body, overflow will be hidden. Overflow X will be hidden only. Save this, and now let's see that if it is working. So it is not working, just leave for that only. Actually it was not saved here. Now it is saved successfully, and now it is compiling, and see that our overflow is gone. I'm going to close this, and let's first of all add this icon to its position first, and this position will be first of all MX will be auto here, and MX auto, and after that margin top I want to 5 here. So let's first of all watch this how it is looking here. For the compilation it is taking time. I don't know, MX auto is not working. Yeah, ML5 is working, but MX auto should work. I don't know why it is not working. MX auto is there. So for the colMD, let's first of all write border here. So how our border is looking. So see that this is our whole border. If we will apply MX to auto, our image should move there at the center. So if it is not moving, we have to apply our text center also. So now it is not moving. So just in the colMD, we are going to apply MX or display flex, and flex will be direction will be column, and this flex direction, after that we are going to align items to center and justify content to center also. Save this, and now let's see. Now it should work. Now see that this is at the center here, and here we are going to add padding also. So margin from margin from top and bottom will be 3, and save this. So this should work. Now it is compiling. Now see that our this is also looking good. Now for the colMD, we have to make its margin top also to make it better. So here I'm going to write margin top to 5, so it should look better now. So see that margin 5, now it is looking better. So now just we are going to add our form here. So let's add that form also. So here I'm going to first of all write division here, so that will be our form div, and this form div is there, and it will be colMD6 can be good, and MX will be auto here. So and I am also writing border here, so that we can see our border. So see that this is like this, so border is here. colMD5 is better. Now this is looking good. Now we are going to also apply margin from bottom and top, so that will be our margin y. So margin y will be 5, so we can look this at center. Now here we can add our form here. So here will be our form, and action we don't want yet, so just, and this form is there, and after that there will be our form control division, form control, sorry, here will be our form group, and here will be our input, and input type will be text here, and class name will be our form control. And here we want our display flex also. Save this, and form control is there. So let's see. Now see that this is our form here, and now we want our margin top only. So here will be our padding. Here I'm going to write padding top. So padding top will be 1. So let's see padding top 1 how it is looking. See that padding top 1 is looking good, but it is not so much good. So we are going to write padding bottom to 1, so that we can set this padding bottom to 0. And padding 2. So this is like this. So if we will remove this padding and just add margin here for the input, if we will add margin top to 2, then this is more better. Yeah, this is more better. And here we will write margin top to 3. Now this is at the center here. So this thing we want, this should be at the center. So now let's add display flex also here. So here in the division we are going to write display flex, and aligned items will be center, and justify content we want between. Now what we have to write here, so see that what is here. So first there will be our search bar, so this one, and after that, so when the user will write here, this cross button will be there, and after that there will be our mic button. So these 1, 2, 3 icons we want. So let's write these 3 icons. So here I'm going to write I here, I.fa, and here we want fa search. So save this. So let's see that if our search button is there. See that our search button is there now. Now it is not looking so much good because our text is going there. And third thing we want here, so first of all here we are going to use our state here. So use state, and this use state is here. So first will be we have to check our input, if the user has input or not. So here I'm going to write input and then set input, and after that this will be from our use state, and it will be for now it is null here, and then it is null here. So here we will check, copy this and here we will check if input is there. So if there is input, if input is there, then we are going to add our this I, and this I will be of class. Here we don't want double quotes, we just want return thing here. So its class will be class name we want, and its class will be our fa times. So this times will be our close button, otherwise here will be null. So save it, and now let's see. So here when I'm going to write something, because this write is also not working, we have to set our value also here. So here we are going to write value, and its value will be our input, and then we have to use onChange event. OnChange, there will be our event first and then arrow function, and then we are going to set our input to our event dot target dot value. Save it, and now let's see. It is compiling, so it will take little time for the compilation. This video is going very long because of the designing here. Now it is compiled successfully. Now let's reload this again. So now let's see. So if I will write here, so see that we are getting our cross button also. So this is a benefit of this. Now here it is. Okay, S will be small here. I'm going to use S small also here. And now there is third thing. So third thing, we want our button. So this we want only anchor tag here. So this anchor tag will act like a button. So here its class name will be button here. So but its role also will be like our button. So its role will be like button, and under that we want our I. So I fa, and fa that will be our mic there. Save this, and now let's see if it is working or not. Actually we want our h reference also. So here h reference we want until it will be null here. For now it will be null, and here we can use button also. So instead of this, if we want, we can use button, and its type will be button here, because its default type will be submit here, so that we don't want. And its class name, save it, and now let's see the change. So actually this is here, but our mic is not showing. So here let's write microphone. Now it should show this. See that now our microphone is also showing. Now just we have to set our input width here. So for that I am going to use our inline styling here. So here I am going to use style, and this style will be width. So we will be using width to our 80%, or we can use 100% also. 100%. Now let's save this. Let's see how it is looking if I'm using 100% here. So actually I used form control here, so that's why. I will set our form style it is compiling. Now see that it is looking good. Now just I have to set our margin here. So here I'm going to write our class name. Just we can set margin here also. Margin X will be 1. I'm going to copy this and I'm going to set everywhere this one. And for the button also save this. And now let's see after the compilation how it is looking. It is compiled successfully. Now when I will reload this, so it is looking good, but for the input I have to set our margin also. So for the form I'm going to set class name 2 and margin left will be 2 here. Save this and now let's see how it is looking. So see that now it is looking good. When I will write here, so cross button will be there, and this cross button is not working yet, but we will do it in the next video. So let's remove the border where the border is. So this one is there, and here if I will not write our form group, let's see how will be our input. So see that if I'm not writing form group, our input is looking good. And here I'm going to write for the class name our border 20 for our input. So see that for our input border is also 0. And here I'm going to write outline to 0 also. So I think this will work or not. No, this outline is not working, and this we will do it in the CSS. So here I'm going to write box shadow to 0 and outline to none. Save this and now let's see this. So when I will write here, so actually this is not working perfectly. So outline is showing. Box shadow none, outline none. I'm going to set important here. Important, save it. Now it is working perfectly. Hello, and this is working very perfectly. Now just we have to set our padding here. So I'm going to our div and here we are going to set our padding. So padding will be padding y will be our 3 when I'm going to save this. Now let's see how it will look. So padding 3 is very big, padding 1 is enough for us. See that this is our padding 1, and see that now it is looking very beautiful, very beautiful. So now let's add two buttons at the bottom. So this is our div, this div is there, and below that we have to create one more div that will be our buttons. So here its buttons will be also display flex, and here we want MX auto and text to center, and here we want two buttons that will be button, first button will be there, and its type will be submit only. So its type will be submit, or you can write type button also, and its class name, and class name will be button, and here I'm going to write button default, and here I'm going to write Google search, and second button we want our feeling lucky, and we want both to have a margin of 1. Save this, and now let's see how these are looking. Now see that these are also looking very beautiful. Now our home page is completed. In the next video we will complete our search page, then we will start interacting. We will create our Google API, and we are going to start interacting with our Google API to get the data. So for today this is enough. If you have any queries, please comment in comment section, and sorry for the long video. Because of the styling, the video got long. So at last, thanks for watching. I will see you in the next video.